Hey, how you guys doing? It's your boy Beastly back at it again with another CFB 27 video. And today we got a very big video planned for you guys. So be sure to smash the like on this video and let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. So Beastly, what's the point of this very short video that, not posting hour-long rants? What's going on? This is going to be your warning that around 3 o'clock CST time, we will be starting the online dynasties, yes, plural, dynasties this year for CFB 27. So just because we kind of grew a lot since the beginning of last year, I'm going to go ahead and recap what's going on, just in case there's any new fam who want to hop in. Basically, last year, I hosted a CFB 26 online dynasty with members of my community, and it was very fun. It was free, didn't charge, just had to join the Discord and comply with the rules, which, spoiler alert, you still have to do that this year. I am not going to have people in the league who are not in the Discord. That way, there's no way of getting in contact with them when you're scheduling online games against other users. It's a big pain if there's no way of getting in contact with the other person. So the first rule you got to follow is to join the Discord, which, by the way, is free in the description down below. And the Discord, you get bonuses like, announcements just in case YouTube ever fails you for videos and streams, early access to stuff, questions, polls on what you can vote for the content on this channel, and much, much more. So I highly advise you to join the Discord. And yeah, we'll be doing not one, but 2 online dynasties this year. We'll be trying a never-before-done dynasty. So this is either going to be an absolute piece of art, absolute cinema, or an absolute train wreck. Only one way to find out in the Beastly way is just to do it and fail, or do it and succeed. Do or do not, there is no try, as a wise old little green man once said. But anyways, the 2 dynasties we'll be participating in this year will be a gameplay dynasty and a sim dynasty. So last year we just had one dynasty and it was very fun. I got to play with members of my community who are much better than I and play with people who are a lot more chill and less competitive than I, in kind of a hodgepodge type of league where there were some really good players running the league and there were more people who were just enjoying their time being in the series, having a blast. This year, to try to separate the two, that way, you're not having people walk into a buzzsaw like last year, there will be a sim league and a gameplay league. The gameplay league will function exactly like any other online dynasty does. You play the games versus people and the computers. You follow my rules and everything's fine. There's not that many rules. There's about 20 total rules. Most of them just boil down to just don't be an idiot. I know a lot of people, when they join, are always flabbergasted by how many rules there are. And then they read them, they're like, oh. And I'm like, exactly, just don't be an idiot. Don't be a stooge, and you'll be fine. For the sim league, it'll be exactly like what it sounds like. It'll just be simulating. You will not be allowed to go in and play the computer whatsoever. The only caveat I will be allowing is if you do want to go in and watch the computer play the other computer, you will be allowed to do that. However, you're going to have to record the footage of what's going on. That way I can verify you didn't go in and play for like a down or a quarter or a drive and then let the computer play the rest. Everything has to be 100% computer on computer, whether you want to watch your team in slow sim, whether you want to do what I'll be doing, which is just menu simming the entire time. But either way, it's going to be a hands-off experience. All you, the user, will have to do is basically keep your roster going and stuff like that. If you guys have ever watched my stream rebuilds, it'll be the exact same thing. The only difference is I won't be competing against a bunch of computers. I will be playing or competing against other people. So I can't wait to see who ends up coming out on top on the gameplay dynasty. I cannot wait to see what happens with the sim dynasty and just overall have a blast with you guys. To make the environment as fair as humanly possible, we do not allow users to pick any of their teams. I will tomorrow stick all of these 3 stars on a roulette wheel, and I will randomly spin the roulette wheel, and whatever team you land on is whatever you land on. So if I end up getting my 3-star alma mater Florida Gators tomorrow, I will be super, super, super happy. If I end up getting shafted with Army, I am going to be very, very not happy. But either way, we randomize our 3 stars. This is the most fair way I have come across in doing these rebuilds. That way you don't have people get like the meta teams or the best teams and then other people get shafted. It's pure random. I will be doing this for both the Sim League and the Gameplay League. The next question I'm going to have is, last year when I did my first community online dynasty, there was maybe 16 to 17 of you guys that were there. It weren't that many, so just putting you guys in a league and playing was very simple. This year, we kind of have grown by a lot, 4 to 5 times our old size, so there may be a ton of people who want to join this. The best thing I can recommend you is to become a member. Members get a ton of perks on the channel. Some I list at the very end of my videos, and some perks I do make up on the fly. This is one of those things where members do get basically a front row seat or an early access to join. So if you would like to be in the sim league, or you would like to be in the gameplay league, if you do become a member, or if you are already an existing member, you get first pick to whether you do or don't want to participate. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. But either way, members do get first dibs. And then the second batch of people that will be put in these leagues will be the OGs that were there in CFP 26. I will make sure to find them a home. And once when they do, then we will open the floodgates to all of you new guys. If this ends up becoming a really popular thing, maybe I'll open a second or third gameplay dynasty and a second and third sim dynasty. I have no idea how big this is. This video could end up getting like 13 views. Nobody watches it. I do the stream tomorrow and like 12 people show up. Or I could get flooded with hundreds of people in my stream tomorrow asking to join, and it could be this absolute pandemonium mess. But either way, I'm just letting you guys know that around 3 o'clock CST tomorrow, we will begin the process of putting basically butts to seats in the online and sim dynasties. And just in case you do miss this, people get kicked all the time. Even though the rules are very, very, very simple, people still don't follow them. We will have people get booted, whether for violating the rules, whether being inactive, and much, much more. So if for some reason you want to get in and you didn't get the notification, you weren't in the Discord, and you do want to possibly fill in, I highly advise you just pull up to the streams, ask to join. If there's vacant spots, you will be put very high, because typically it's first come, first serve. So highly advise you, again, if you want to join, keep your notification bell turned on and join as quickly as you can. And right before I log off of this salute to service, this warning, I got to give two massive shout outs to two very special people right now. So first shout out is Captain Shenanigans. I appreciate you, big dog. He is one of the few content creators I am in a content creator Discord with. If you guys don't know, there's a game-breaking Dynasty exploit going on where basically the user of an online league can spend their tokens, and then that would then affect other teams in the league versus the computer and other people. So more or less what's going to happen is if my running back has like 35 tokens and I put all my tokens into speed, every other user running back is going to have 35 speed tokens spent on speed. So whatever I upgrade my team as will then impact everyone else. I did not know if that exploit / glitch got fixed in today's title update. Captain Shenanigans did inform me that glitch is still in the game. So tomorrow / today, whenever we do the actual league, I'm going to have to probably sim past the first season. That way no one is getting shafted with upgrades. Or we'll just roll the dice and hope it doesn't happen. So big shout out to Captain Shenanigans and Preston on Discord. I appreciate you, big dog. Those two did pull in clutch for answering my questions pretty late at night. So much love from you guys and huge Omega shout outs. And on that note, let's go ahead and wrap up today's video. I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, night, afternoon, or day, depending on whatever time you watch my content in the future. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Give me a follow or sub on Twitch. I'd greatly appreciate that. And if you can, please become a member. Membership support the channel a ton. You get early access to all my videos, whether we're talking hours early, days early, weeks early, months early access to all my content. Perks in the Discord, perks in the live streams, and perks like right now where you get first dibs in my online / sim dynasties. So much love to all of you beautiful bastards that you guys can see on screen. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, guys, I will see ya when I see ya. Deuces.